Hi guys, welcome back to Dark Horse Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Today we're talking about a couple of tips to start your rolls from the knees. Now we start our training from the knees for a couple of important reasons. One is safety. We don't want you guys to fall more than you have to, especially early, when your takedowns are maybe not as good as they're going to be, and your break falls are not as good as they're going to be. Another reason we like to start from the knees is it is less intimidating. There's less going on. We're going to limit our factors a little bit. But it can also be intimidating to start from that position when your mobility is a little limited. So first off, the big thing we want to avoid while starting from the knees is a stall out, or what we call a polar bear fight. So if Professor and I are starting from the knees and we attach, and I'm trying to force him to the ground, he's trying to force me to the ground with direct pushing, nobody's going to get anywhere. So we want to avoid that. An easy way to do that is to pull guard. We can initiate our guard from the down position as well as from our feet. So I'm going to attach to the collar, sit through and attach to the hip. Now I'm going to take control of something on the other side and establish my guard. I can pull into closed guard or use my favorite open guard. Once I'm in place, once I've got my feet in front of me, I've initiated the match, all kinds of things can happen. One of the most common, as I start to sit out, is my partner is going to move around. I have to track them, keep them right here in my headlights to keep the fight going. Otherwise, he's going to pass and squish me. So once I've opened up my feet, my partner starts to move, there's a few things I can do. One of my favorites is using my toes to change my direction. So as Professor moves around and tries to pass my guard, I can keep going with just those feet. Now, I can keep going also with just my hands, keeping my feet in front of me, keeping Professor always in my headlights. I can use a combination of hands and feet to keep my hips moving and keep my partner in front of me. All right. If, however, I can make contact, it makes that whole thing much, much easier. All right. So if Professor's moving and I have contact, then my partner is just going to carry me around. I'm going to use a cup to the outside, controlling their hip, or toes pulled in, a hook to the inside of the legs to keep them going. So if Professor is moving out this way, I can use my cup on the outside of the hip to keep myself in place, or if he's moving the other way, a hook to make him drag me. So guys, remember, we're starting from the knees for safety, but you don't have to stay on the knees. You can pull guard, you can initiate a top game, and it is okay to go to your feet if that's your preferred passing. Whatever your technique, don't be afraid to start, and don't be afraid to ask questions. We'll see you guys on the mat.